Here's another pot. Here's a cutting from the park. And this, look at that flower. The parks can get some unusual perlegorums. This one looks like a double pink. It's pretty. And the plant, look at the leaf on that. It's very oak leaf. It's kind of succulent. This is Creeping Charlie. This normally flowers, I don't know. Some of this Creeping Charlie has this purple veining in it. I don't know what that means. And the leaf on that's purple too. Maybe this is a new plant. And my other planter, I showed you this plant. The Creeping Charlie is not letting this plant take over, okay? It's having to grow underneath the Creeping Charlie, and that's why this one is green. The parsley is growing up top. And there's something else in here. Oh yeah, then there's this. I don't know if this is another, I think this is another perlegorum. I snitched a leaf from the park and now it's growing fine. Looks like another parsley plant from seed in my garden. This perlegorum's leaf is fuzzy and soft. It's not like this leaf, which is crunchy and hard. I remember I saw this in the park and the whole thing had turned to dirt and this plant was in flower, so I just broke a piece off, and every time I would go back to the park I would break another piece off. So I should probably have these all over the place because that plant is tough as nails. And you can see even in my planter, it's, you know, it's not letting the competition deal with it at all. This is a plant that has beautiful peach flowers, but it doesn't look, it's not doing as well as everybody else, but it's still alive, so maybe in the winter time it'll come back strong. And the Creeping Charlie flowers there. Creeping Charlie seed can be evasive and the plant can be evasive. You see, I planted it on the concrete. If it was on the ground, it would probably be covering the whole space by now because it's covering pretty well, even in a pot. And I do break it away from this plant here, so I just don't let it take over this plant. It would take the whole pot because I want flowers like 3 or 4. I want flowers all the time. And so, you know, gotta do what I gotta do to get what I want. I don't know what this is. Oh, I'm forgetting something else. This is a California milkweed. It was originally planted by the birds in my garden, and I love it. And now I'm seeing it grows out of a pot pretty easy. It has no problem being in the pot with these other items. So, yeah. I'll have to put something on it for it to climb because it will wind around things. Just thought I'd show you some containers in a garden, you know, doing their thing.